Hello there guys, welcome back or welcome if you're joining for the first time. In today's video, we'll be looking at pharmacovigilance. So, pharmacovigilance, an advanced drug reaction, a clinical guide to drug safety. That is what we're doing today. It was said by Paracelsus, all things are poisons, and there is nothing that is harmless. The dose alone decide that something is no poison. Then Matthew Prior, and a stuffed man like Paracelsus said, cured yesterday of my disease, I died last night of my physician. The remedy worse than the disease. What these two stuffed men are just telling you is that though drugs are there to help you, they can be very, very dangerous and even life threatening. Now, a popular example of this is a drug known as thalidomide, which is a hypnotic drug. Now, this drug led to fukulema, which is a teratogenic effect, and it leads to fetal malformations in over 4,000 affected persons. Now, prior to this, the FDA didn't really care about drug safety. They wanted to know, oh, does this drug work? And yes, it worked. But after this issue, they put more emphasis into drug efficacy and safety. Now, that was a foreign issue. Talking more locally, NAFDAC banned a drug containing Novocaine, which is a fatal poison among young children from diethylene glycol contaminated acetaminophen, which is paracetamol in Nigeria. According to WHO, pharmacovigilance is the science and activities relating to the detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention of adverse effects or any other possible drug-related problems. So, product monitoring pharmacovigilance include drugs, herbs, chemicals, medical devices, vaccines, and cosmetics. Now, pharmacovigilance is very, very important because the world is carrying a global burden. First off, adverse drug reactions is ranked as the fourth to sixth leading cause of death in the industrialized world. Drug-related problem tends to cost the government a lot of money, and in the UK, up to 2 billion Great British pounds in 2019 was attributed to adverse drug-associated admissions in the UK. So you can really see how big the issue is. Now, before moving on, there are some definitions of some terms here that I want you guys to pause and read. Now, there are different type of ADR. We have type A, type B, type C, type D, type E, type F. Let's start with the two most common one, type A and B. Type A reactions is also known as augmented. Basically, the drug is doing too much. It is doing the job, but it's being overzealous. A good example is warfarin leading to bleeding, as you can see in the second picture here, in case alcohol 2, and also respiratory depression from opioid. Type A reactions are called bizarre reactions because this is unexpected. It doesn't follow what the drug normally do. As you can see with the case alcohol 2, where you see Stevie-Johnson syndrome following cold trimazole. Also, other examples are anaphylaxis with penicillin and skin rashes with antibiotics. Type C is chronic, basically persists after a long use of the drug or dose accumulation. Type D is delayed, basically happens after you stop using the drug for some time and you start seeing effects, so this can be hardly detected. Type E is caused from withdrawal or end of use of the drug. And type F is failure of therapy, basically drug not working. This can be due to drug-drug interaction.